Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator. I know I said this a number of times, quite frankly, welcome back. And yeah, we know we haven't done one of these for a while. Lex is, well, he was up on the roof fixing a hole in the roof. He has disappeared. He's here somewhere. Whether he's fell down the roof or not, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, Lex is here. So we thought we'd do this Farming Simulator video, A, because we haven't done one for a while, B, because we really want to got something to talk about with you regarding the Farming Simulator world. There's Lexter. Just a quick update on the farm here. You can see one of our fields is really growing nicely now. This is linseed. So as you can see, it is the 98 plus and 100% fertilised. So it's absolutely growing really nice. Lovely colour there. You can see the Jewish sage, a bit of shadow over there. So the sunshine really is catching that. The hot air balloons up there. Now we are in April and it is like 6:20 in the evening, and we've got quite a few stars up there. So yeah, stars without the black. We'll move on. Okay, so the other things we need to catch up on is anyone is eagle-eyed, 240,000. Well, let's just say we have done a few contracts. We haven't abandoned this farm or while we haven't made videos. Lex has done quite a few. I've done a couple as well. So there is that. And on the map side of things, let me get the right one. I actually did what I kept promising. I actually bought the campsite. So we now own the campsite there. So yeah, I've also purchased the campsite. So that kind of brings you up to what's happening on the farm. Contracts have been done, money's up, campsite bought, products are growing nicely. So I think we just need to start to do something just while we have a little chat about I don't know what field we're going to do it. I really don't. So we're not going to link to batch 6978. Which one's got a nice tractor? Oh, that's got quite a nice tractor. Okay, 104. We're going to borrow the items there. Okay, so we're off Lexter, and yeah. So what do we need to talk about? Well, we need to talk about the next Farming Simulator game. Farming Simulator 25 has been announced. For anyone who's not noticed, I won't say noticed, but been following Farming Simulators, now it is worth checking out the new trailer. So I haven't got a link to it on here, but by all means just check out the Farming Simulator 25 trailer on YouTube. It's easy to find. Obviously you can do the official one, or many other people have added it on or done their own discussions about this, which is perfectly fine, of course. So what's so different to this one compared to the new Farming Simulator 25, which is out in mid-November? I can't remember the exact date. I think it's couple of weeks into November, I do believe. Well, I think you'll find with this particular one, it's quite well American based, it's British based, it's mainland based, any country. The new one, to me, kind of gives me the impression that it's going to be taken out further. One of the new crops that is advertised within the new trailer is rice, and that is grown really by it. You see in the trailer that it's actually grown by it has like this vehicle that kind of it kind of how should we say? So yeah, so you get this tractor vehicle. Well, it's not a tractor, let's be honest, it's not a tractor. You get this vehicle that sows the seeds in a very, I won't call it lake, it's covered in water field. So it plants the seeds to grow the rice in that. Now it's just not that impression, but it's the impression that the whole scenery of this gives it much more of a away from mainland to what we're used to scenery. So it's more of a, I suppose the right word perhaps could well be, you know, you haven't got all this countryside look, you haven't got all these, you've got different types of trees, so it's kind of like away from all this. So I think to me it's going to look at perhaps taking it more to different directions, different weather conditions. You know, you're going to have GPS on the tractors as well, so hopefully that could well prove the AIs, because one of the problems being with the AIs, some people is that sometimes, I say they miss bits. They can actually miss bits. Now what I mean by AI is you have like a worker, a helper. You hire someone to help do the work. Now I wonder whether the GPS system will improve that as well, because it is known sometimes that they think they've completed the job, but they haven't. It's not terrible, it's not bad, but you know, I just wonder whether this system will work alongside that. Now the other thing you could have is more lightning. And Alexa's looking at me a bit funny. Anything to say, Alexa? He has a technical problem. I'm just going to pause and come back. Okay, so we're back. Technical issue resolved for now. We'll find out. The controller just wouldn't connect. Alright, so yeah, the AI system is on the bottom right hand side. You see where the miles per hour, etc., and the fuel and the maintenance of the vehicle. So down there, you're on the next Farming Simulator 25, you're going to see like GPS. Now this will allow you to literally kind of turn it on and let the GPS guide the tractor. Advantages are, of course, you're not going to miss any. So if you're doing a contract like this, then sometimes you can get a point where you think, oh, I can't find that last bit, or if you're not actually mowing grass like we're doing here, but more if you like sowing sand, and it's quite even, you know, sometimes you get this odd bit where you just think, oh, where is it? So you're not going to get that, which is good, and obviously you can sit back, relax, listen to music, and we might have technical issues again. Just unplug it and plug it back in. Technical issues are back. I will be back. Right, we're back again. Yay. We're not going to complete this field today. Okay. So that's for some reason that wasn't on. Anyway, so yeah. So we just want to really make this particular video mostly based upon discussing the next Farming Simulator game. So yeah, what I would advise is just check out the trailer. There is actually a few gameplay trailers out there as well, because we've just had the FarmCon 24, almost at 25. So it's been a few years making, because this one was a little bit more delayed due to COVID and all that kind of stuff. Like a lot of things got delayed within the workforce and being able to do things. So hopefully it's back on schedule. But for me, this game is definitely more based upon perhaps taking the game itself to new locations with different sites. One of the other improved features will be with water. Like I said, within the device itself, you will see it. I feel like this with water that's going to be like, I don't know, like a third of your tyres covered in the water, and it will plant the seeds into that. Now, the actual how should I say, the actual scenery is more isolated scenery, so you're going to get more heavier rain. The reflection of shadows onto the water, different type of trees, more like thinner, narrower, more tropical type style within weather conditions and locations. So I think it's going to be more like that. It's going to give, yes, these British and American maps will always be there. In fact, the gentleman, I haven't actually mentioned this to Alexa himself yet, the gentleman who created this map, within his Facebook page, he actually asked which map do you think he could, if he decided to, update for the new Farming Simulator 25, if people wanted any updating, which one would it be? So there will be plenty of options of doing the American, British and all the other local European maps as well. But as I say, I do believe that there will be this other option of doing the farming in more locations, which obviously opens up the game to a lot more different circumstances of things like heavier rain, more water-based, storms. Now there is discussions about where lightning will be involved. In this particular one, we do get storms, but you don't necessarily get the big flashes. Obviously within that there is the discussions of like epilepsy and things like that, but for me, maybe if it's just an option that you can turn on and off, I think that's the simple answer to that one. Just to add to more real effects, you know, will you get stuck in the mud if your tyres haven't got decent tread? You're going to get more ranging on the dirt. What I mean is that you're going to get more detail, so it does look like, unfortunately, anyone who's got a older PlayStation 4 or a original Xbox One, you probably won't be able to play this one now. So you are looking at having to have the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X if you play a console. Of course, there will probably be certain requirements on itself within PC. So if you play within PC, you probably do need a stronger PC nowadays as well. Which, well, some people ask me why about console rather than PC. Personally, for me, gaming is easier on PC, and in the fact that you just turn it on and you go with it. You can connect it to your TV, so you've got a decent 4K TV with good sound. Everything's there, and you tend to find the consoles are like half the price of what a PC would cost within the same, how should we say, specs. So we're going to crash. I'll get this bit. So yeah, so the new Farming Simulators, they're coming out in mid-November. Please go check out the trailer, go check out some other people's thoughts, but for me it is basically going to be more based in other countries, which is great. It will give more scenery, the more depth shadows. There is quite a discussion about shadow improvement, improvement within water, and improvement within like how the mud affects, and how perhaps we could actually get stuck and things like that. So it really is kind of a lot more details and stuff and things like that. So as we continue with this particular field, That's what. So honestly, let us know your thoughts. Would you want us to do Farming Simulator 25 videos? Would you like me to do a link to the trailer in our next Farming Simulator video? You know, obviously you can find us on our Facebook page, so if you prefer, we can always put something up on there. But if you just do a Farming Simulator 25 official trailer, then you're going to get the official one. But obviously, say many people will have different views, opinions on this. I've yet to really hear anything negative. So it is looking promising. It is certainly looking like most people are happy with what they're seeing, and the improvements are also what people are hoping for. Now I think the good things about that to me is the fact that it shows they listen to people in what they want for the game, these type of games. Obviously anyone can demand, oh, I want this, I want that put into it, etc, etc. But I think at the end of the day, if you don't keep the players happy, you're not going to get the gameplay or the sales. And of course, if people see how the game can improve, then it's important to share these opinions as well. So I am actually looking forward to it. So we are looking at more graphic details, more shadow improvements, more depth to what we see on the screen, more water based, more rain based, as in the water is in, like, you know, splashes, more detailed, tires going through, more detailed. The whole effect of all that, you know, on your windscreen, everything like that will be a bit more detailed. So yeah, we kind of hope you check it out. Anyway, let us know your first thoughts if you've not seen this yet. And say it's coming out in November. So will you be pre-ordering it? Is it something that actually, when you see this trailer, it's still got the story kind of based within, like the gentleman and the girl at the beginning, just like this one has. So it's just like taking it a step further into new locations. But there is actually all gameplay videos out there as well, which you don't, as I mentioned before, you don't always get that quite so early. So they've obviously confident with what they've done already, which is excellent. So yeah, so we're going to finish this field. That's kind of my thinks on the new Farming Simulator 25 trailer. We are looking forward to it. We will definitely be getting it. New locations. I've mentioned several times now about the water and about shadow effects and sky effects. I think even making like the stars much more dominant and things like that all will be coming into it. So a much bigger improvement. Hence why I said earlier, unfortunately, if you've got one of the older consoles or PCs now, unfortunately you're going to struggle with it or won't be able to even play it. Right, so yeah, we're going to continue this field, but yeah, that's our announcement really of making sure why we wanted to make this video as well. Okay, well, so yeah, check out Farming Simulator 25. Thanks for joining us. If you new to the channel, thanks for finding us, and yeah, you know what to do. Take care now. Bye.